About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. I don't feel like getting up, y'all. So been wanting to make this video, but I said I'm gonna lay down for right now. So what's up with everybody, man? Real deal boxing talk, no bias talk. I just give y'all my opinion. We got a hell of a fight coming up tonight. We got the Hammer, Erickson Lubin, man. I've been rocking with Erickson Lubin for a long time. You know, Jack and Sledge, what he call his hands. Hell of a fighter. Don't fight none but the best. Came short fighting Jamel Charlo first round. I actually was going for Lube in that fight, and I was very, very upset and hurt when I seen what Charlo did to him. I saw how Charlo got him though. Charlo seen Erickson Lubin stepping in. He kept moving, step, and Charlo timed it and came in to where he knew where Eric was gonna put his head at, and Charlo got him out of there. Since then, he went on to win 6 victories. He lost to Fundora. That was a hell of a fight, which I feel he could have won if, Erickson Lubin didn't have, the leg situation going on. He don't like to move his legs. I was saying that I think it's a lot of black fighters that never like were athletic, played basketball or something. I think like Lamont Roach, Erickson Lubin. I don't know. They probably played football or basketball, but they legs don't seem very athletic. To be. I know people gonna say, "Well, these are athletes," but when you black, it's different. You know who really got that good footwork and who got leg movement well. What I'm saying, if you black, what I'm saying. And Erickson Lubin looked like he ain't never played basketball or nothing like that to me. He just played box. His legs are very stiff. He got the Adrian Bronner legs. Him and Errol Spence are very similar, but they style is different though. But I'll say Erickson Lubin got more of an arsenal than Errol Spence in his punching. Because one thing I do love about Erickson Lubin is that he'll throw the right hook a lot, like most southpaws supposed to. And then we got Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz, well recognized name coming up for 147. Unfortunately, he like a Ryan Garcia because he ain't got to the point of making it to the championship belt yet. You know what I'm saying? But Ortiz ain't that old now. It's just the fact that his name been ringing for so long and he has yet to made it to a title. You like damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem with Ortiz? What is he doing? But now he made it into a position where, the winner of this fight is next to, be the challenger for the WBC title. You know, Vergil Ortiz aggressive, can box. You know, I like his defense at times. He can move his head and he move his head a little bit. To me, more than Lubin. But let me go and get to the point. So who I feel gonna win? Y'all come on, rock with me. Hit the like button if you're watching. Y'all come on, let me know who y'all got. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break down first and tell y'all who I'm picking and why I'm picking. Now, first, when I first was thinking about this fight, y'all, I said that I was going for Vergil Ortiz. I gotta change that. I gotta change that. I went back and I started watching, real deal fights, not highlights, just going through their fights. And I noticed things about Vergil Ortiz that made me change my mind, and Vergil Ortiz, is a hell of a fighter, aggressive, like I said, both hands and power, can throw punches, but Vergil Ortiz cannot fight in the inside at all, y'all. And Erickson Lubin loves an inside fight. Erickson Lubin is actually a dog. Now, look, I'm not being biased or nothing because I went for Vergil Ortiz in the beginning until I saw they fight, till I saw both of their fights, like real deal matches. Vergil Ortiz cannot fight in the inside. Now, there's a lot of stuff Erickson Lubin do. Like I just said, he don't move. He ain't got no footwork. Erickson Lubin, when he goes into defense, he just stands straight up. He don't move his head, duck under, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Slide. He don't do nothing. He just ball up. I hate that about Erickson Lubin. But it's something else that Vergil Ortiz do too that I've seen that Oh yeah, so basically this is how this fight gonna go. It's a 50-50 fight, y'all. It's because he just can't fight in the inside. I seen him when he was fighting that guy, Boachik or whatever his name, Boachik. He can't fight in the inside at all, at all. But back to what I was saying, this fight really gonna be 50-50, y'all. It's really 50-50. But it's gonna come down to who the better boxer is. That's what this fight, because it's so much of a 50-50 fight. It's gonna come down to who gonna be the better boxer. And I think Erickson Lubin is gonna come out and be the better boxer eventually in this fight. I think Erickson Lubin is gonna come out and be more of the boxer. Because I think he's trying to trick Vergil Ortiz, saying it's gonna be a firefight. It don't really have to be a firefight. Lubin got the longer jab, 74-inch jab. I think Ortiz got a 70-inch jab. All Lubin really got to do is jab and box. I think he's setting up Ortiz, saying it's gonna be a firefight. It's gonna be a firefight. It don't have to be a firefight. Lubin is a better boxer than Lubin is a better boxer than Vergil Ortiz. And this is no cap, no hate. Now I'm saying this so people who joining on won't think, oh, he just being biased because Lubin black. No, I don't do that on this channel. I'm telling y'all that Lubin is a better boxer than Vergil Ortiz Jr. If Lubin does not get caught up in a firefight, which Lubin loves, Lubin could have beat Fundora if he wouldn't have gotten a firefight. But that was kind of hard with them long legs and them long arms. But if Lubin does not get into a firefight with Vergil Ortiz, he's gonna whoop him. He's gonna box him. And we also got to think about the fact that this fight is in Texas, y'all. Texas. So Lubin gonna have to knock out Vergil Ortiz. Lubin is going to have to knock out Vergil Ortiz in Texas. If it's a close fight, which I don't think it's gonna be no knockout by Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz ain't really knocked out nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's gonna go out there and just knock Erickson Lubin out at all. But Erickson Lubin is going to have to put in some good work. I'm talking about make it look good, because in Texas, see Oscar De La Hoya. Why y'all think they in Texas? Oscar De La Hoya know what it is. If Lubin don't knock out Vergil Ortiz, it's a robbery. They're gonna rob Lubin. Watch what I tell you. I got Lubin winning probably by 3-4 rounds, or Lubin by stoppage. I ain't got Vergil Ortiz stop. If he win, it's not by stoppage. But if it go 12 rounds, they gonna rob Lubin in Texas. Now, I ain't saying that just because, you know what I'm saying, I'm giving them an excuse. Lubin can beat Vergil Ortiz. And it's gonna be so Oscar De La Hoya gonna be so hurt. Oscar De La Hoya gonna be so hurt. See, let me tell y'all something. Through all the facade, all the cap of Oscar De La Hoya and them, they trying to see. This is why I hate that Bud that made it to the top now. Because now everybody finna use the theory that they couldn't get the fights too. See, we all know for a fact that Bud can get the fights that he wanted. See, now they gonna push this with Vergil Ortiz, that Ortiz been sitting in the background and just couldn't get the fights that he wanted. He is such a threat that nobody wants to fight him. That is a damn lie. Anybody who been watching boxing, I ain't talking about who just coming in, that is a damn lie. To sit up here and say that Vergil Ortiz, see, that's what they using now. Vergil Ortiz, he couldn't get the fights that was necessary to get him to a championship belt. That's a lie. And see, now they using that narrative. And so when Erickson Lubin go out here and defeats and beats Vergil Ortiz, Oscar De La Hoya gonna be sitting there with egg on his face, like damn. And he promoting the hell out of him now. He promoting the hell out of him. Then I don't understand about the Ring magazine. How the hell the Ring magazine got Vergil Ortiz as the number one 154 pounder? He ain't even got a title. See, that show you how good. That show you how good Oscar got it with the Ring magazine on it. How the hell you the number one 154 pounder? And I ain't knocking. I'm just spitting. I'm just spitting the truth. How in the hell is Vergil Ortiz the 100, the number one 154 pounder? And he ain't even got a title. So they show you Oscar De La Hoya and Ring magazine about this close. You understand me? They close as hell over there. Let me see what you think about Clarissa Shields buying views on. For Clarissa Shields need to sit her black ass down somewhere. Clarissa Shields, I do not like Clarissa Shields. I do. I don't like what Clarissa Shields stands for and what she do. She do too much. She's Clarissa Shields is the true definition of a woman. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that, but I'm gonna say the true definition: never satisfied. You got all this money. You can accomplish this. You undisputed. You got everything in the world. What she shows low self esteem to me, and I know people gonna say that's crazy because she got money and she rich and all this, and you gonna say I'm a hater, this and that, but she's never satisfied. Why are you buying views to compete? This is what's so stupid about it. You buying views to compete with the truth. Because Layla Ali ain't putting out nothing but the truth. You started that whole entire situation about you and Layla Ali beef, and that girl ain't never did nothing but try to live Clarissa Shields. She started the whole thing, and you out here buying views to compete with Layla Ali. See, she really jealous of and want the Layla Ali name. Layla Ali pretty. Let me tell y'all something. Let's be for real, y'all. Don't nobody care about no damn women's boxing for real. Don't nobody care. Then see Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields need to be happy that she met Papoose because when they first started beefing her and Remy Martin, people was like, "Who is this?" They didn't even know who Clarissa Shields was. When Clarissa Shields first came, they ain't know who Clarissa Shields was till she got with Papoose. Now a lot of black women know who she is. Black women don't watch boxing. A lot of black women don't watch or care about no damn boxing. What? And the Cruz, that deal. And the Cruz gonna be hell. And the Cruz finna be hell at 135. Y'all finna see some. When this boy, why you think Keyshawn gone? Oh y'all, we come in. We also still talking about Vergil Ortiz versus Lubin. We just having another talk. So if y'all got something to say, comment, and we're gonna discuss that too. And the Cruz gonna be hell at 135, man. You seen Keyshawn Davis retired soon. That boy, Keyshawn that got the hell out of Dodge. Keyshawn got the hell out of Dodge. He said, "Nah, let me go and retire, get on at the game. Here come Andy Cruz. I ain't finna." Yeah, he ran like hell. Same thing Devin Haney did. Let's be real. If you're a Haney fan, that's what we here for, to debate, conversate. Devin Haney did the same thing with Shakur hit 135. And Devin Haney said, "Oh, I'm gone. I can't make it. I can't make the weight no more. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it." Andy Cruz didn't impress me last fight. Andy Cruz hell though. Andy Cruz is hell. 135 is on fire, 154 on fire. 147, Really ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Yeah, but I got Erickson Lubin. I changed my mind, y'all. I'm rocking with Lubin. I got Lubin beating. I got Lubin winning the fight. But if he don't stop Vergil Ortiz, Lubin getting robbed in Texas, y'all. Ruben will get he will get robbed in Texas. I don't think Boots will fight neither guy. See, Boots and them. Look, Boots. This what Boots doing. Whoever look good this fight, they ain't Boots and them ain't gonna fight. Like, let's just say if Vergil Ortiz go out there and knock Erickson Lubin out, which I'm going for Erickson Lubin, y'all. I changed my mind. I'm going for Erickson Lubin. If Vergil Ortiz go out here and knock out Erickson Lubin in the third round, Boots ain't gonna fight him. Boots is not gonna fight him. Eddie Hearn them gonna send Vergil Ortiz a sorry contract. They gonna send him a contract for $2, and then gonna get mad because Vergil Ortiz asked for three, and then they gonna say, "Oh, Vergil Ortiz outbidded himself." That's what they do to everybody. That's what Eddie Hearn them been doing to everybody who a competitive fight for Boots. They send low ball ass contract offers to them, and then they come back and say they didn't want to fight. We tried to give them the fight, they didn't want it. I'm telling y'all, even though it's not gonna happen, Vergil Ortiz, it's gonna be an upset tonight, y'all. It's gonna be an upset tonight. If Lubin, if Lubin go out there and look spectacular and knock out Vergil Ortiz in the third round, he ain't gonna fight Lubin. He ain't gonna fight him. I'm telling you, that's just all talk and hype. Just to keep hyping Boots up. Boots ain't finna fight neither one of them. Damn man made it to 154, and then he come out there and give a tune-up to my he need a tune-up fight. Meanwhile, we got young fighters like Devin Haney going to 147 and going and picking the most dangerous 147-pounder out there. But it's okay for Boots to be talking about he the best boxer in the world and go on fighting dudes. Come on, man. Come on, man. See, we don't do the Greg Hackett talk over here. I don't want to be in the gym with Boots and train with Boots, and that's why I be lying and kissing Boots' ass and not telling the truth. Boots ain't gonna fight neither one of them. They gonna come up with some. They gonna send a low ball contract to whoever win that fight. Ward said Boots' time is now. He's spending too much of his best years in a gym. What you think? Boots' time is now. It been his time. Boots is 35-0. And you can't name 5 people in his resume. Montana, that outside fight, he got him out there. Boots is softer than his time been over with. He 35-0. Ain't fought nobody. Nobody. But it's something else that Vergil Ortiz do. I got Lubin stopping Ortiz in the 10th, 11th round. I could possibly see that if Lubin pace it right. If Lubin come out boxing good for the first 1 through 6, and then he just bring on that heat the 7th, 8th round, 7th, 8th, 9th round. Now about the 8th round, 7th, 8th round, I see him probably beating him. He gonna have to. He is not gonna. If this fight go 12 rounds, y'all, unless Erickson Lubin white glove Vergil Ortiz, which I don't think is gonna happen, they are going to rob Erickson Lubin. I'm telling you. Oscar De La Hoya don't play no motherfucking game. Oscar De La Hoya sit there fight up in Texas for a reason. Y'all, if you a boxing fan, a real boxing fan, you know about Texas. Everything big in Texas, even they robberies. Everything big in Texas, even the robberies, boy. He gonna have to stop, which I think he gonna do it. He gonna have to. He know he got to. He gonna have to stop that boy. Let me see. Oscar De La Hoya done paid big money. Yeah, we gonna get him this fight out here in Texas. I seen one of his fights though. It wasn't nobody really there. Vergil Ortiz fight. If they ever come out and say that Vergil Ortiz is a big ticket seller, they a damn lie. No, he ain't. If it ain't his hometown, he probably ain't. He probably don't sell too many tickets. Tank Davis on his biz. On what Tank Davis biz on? I hate he lost $40 million. Tank got to stop messing with them thoughts, man. He got some Instagram models pregnant, I bet. Tank had to. Tank had to get some Instagram models pregnant. He need to do like I said in my he need to do like that basketball player did and just sell and pay off his baby mamas on child support I tell them don't come around me. I was like, if you can't send the children through your mom or something, I'm not coming to get them. I ain't never coming your way, nothing. Yeah, I just do like that basketball player and just pay them off. So the only way I'm seeing them children if somebody come pick them, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to talk to you, nothing. If you can't do it like that, keep them over there. But Tank, that's messed up. $40 million gone, gone. I would be somewhat mad as hell. You still think Andy Cruz is ready though, man? And I think Andy Cruz more than ready. The way he got these dudes don't want to fight. See, I ain't talking about that. The way he got these dudes not want to fight. Yeah, $40 million down the drain, that hurt, man. Hey, but at least now we can see what Tank gonna do. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You and Shakur? Hey, Shakur out there. Shakur out there. Shakur ain't got no fight lined up. What's up, Tank? What's up, Tank? You done missed out on them 40 M's. You done missed out on them 40 M's. What's up, Tank? Shakur out there. See, this the time. See, these supposed to be the times when your promotional team or the people or Shakur team supposed to be saying, go at him. Shakur team supposed to be saying, go at Tank, call out Tank right now. Call him out. Fight over with, fight cancel. He can't say he ain't in shape. He can't say he ain't in shape. He been training. Tank was up. Tank was up. That's what he's supposed to be doing. That Tank was up. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, he's supposed to be negotiating with T.O. Yeah, because this fight was happening. My bad, bro. You right, Montana. I mean, you right, dog haters. But send a contract or some over there. Some. Yeah, we ain't, but you know, they talking about that fight with T.O. and Shakur. Yeah, he ain't signed yet. They ain't signed yet. But you know, Tank can still fight though. It's somebody out there he can go and try to. Who else at 135? He beat Mar. It's somebody out there he can go fight. Roy Jones believes in boots. Roy Jones believes in boots. The Roy said Boots just fight to his opponent. Let me tell y'all something. When Boots get old and he ain't got no legs, Boots gonna be getting his ass whooped. He gonna, just like Roy Jones got started getting knocked out when he lost his legs. Boots gonna be the same way if he fight to his out of prime 30. When Boots lose his legs, he gonna be getting his ass knocked out. Just like Roy Jones did. Not to knock Roy Jones, respect to the OG. Thank you, Roy Jones. You one of the best boxers out there that never did it. But when Roy Jones lost his legs, Roy Jones started getting knocked out. When the athleticism lead, he was so blessed with athleticism, Roy Jones didn't care about the fundamentals. Roy was so blessed with the athleticism. Roy didn't give a damn about no boxing technique for real like that. He was just blessed with athleticism stuff, which you can't knock him for. He was just God gifted. But once you seen them legs and all that the athleticism go away, Roy just went on decline. And he gonna be the same way. Boot's gonna be the same way. And that's not to knock him or, try to knock him down at all, but or discredit Boots in no way. It's just something that you see he really built out athleticism. When he ain't got them legs, it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, Raw was beautiful when he was out there doing it. He was young and he had his legs. See, but a fighter that's based off their skills, that's superb and a skill set can last forever. Look at Floyd. Look at some of the other fighters that's out there that was boxing and then wasn't able to move around as much or was just superior boxers and stuff. They went on into their late years, older years. Look at George Foreman. He ain't had no footwork, no leg movement or nothing like that. He couldn't run around the ring and jump from side to side, work from angles. He had to learn the fundamentals, other ways to win. That's what I'm saying. I'm not discrediting Roy Jones Jr. I'm just saying when they so good with that type of athleticism, you can look at it from basketball. Most dudes that can jump high don't want to be shooters. Most dudes that can jump real high don't want to be shooters. They want to dunk and take it in all the time. You know what I'm saying? Same way with fighters. Yeah, and I ain't saying, also them coming down in that weight, but if you seen in that fight, he wasn't using his leg after he wasn't using his legs that much, was it? And what happened? That's when the Magic Man, what's his name? The Magic Man, Tarver, that's when Tarver caught him. Standing there, wasn't using his legs like he used to. And Tarver caught him. Some people sit there and keep blaming on it, but it was about his legs. When Roy legs left, it just fell apart. I think Prime Roy Jones 10 years ago was best boxer I ever seen, God mode. Yeah, Roy was hell now. Y'all know on every fight night, when you playing that game, everybody pick Roy Jones. I don't care who you were. You probably picked other fighters, but on that fight night, everybody picked Roy Jones. The greatest heavyweight is Lennox Lewis. No, we can't say that now. I don't know if we could say that. I'm gonna tell them. Lennox Lewis was great though. Lennox Lewis did his thing. But I ain't gonna say Lennox Lewis the greatest heavyweight of all time. To me, the greatest heavyweight of all time is Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson is the greatest heavyweight of all time, in my opinion. Just I think they just Muhammad Ali was great, but I think they give it to oddly. So tell me this, y'all y'all really choose Muhammad Ali over Jack Johnson, bro? Muhammad Ali over Jack Johnson when Jack Johnson, come on, man. Come on, man. Jack Johnson was a gangster. Jack Johnson was a gangster. And I ain't talking about no or you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. Jack Johnson was a man's man, bro. I choose Ali over Lennox Lewis. Hell yeah. I choose Ali over Lennox Lewis. But hell no. Ain't no way you could put on. But they say that greatest of all time for Muhammad Ali because Muhammad Ali made you proud to be black back then. He was an icon for the black community. That's why they say that for Muhammad Ali. He the greatest of all time. No, Muhammad Ali is not. How he the greatest of all time? Because he stood up for black people. But Jack Johnson was the first one to get in the ring, sit up and be surrounded by 20,000 white people, beating up white men, getting his life threatened, dating white women, living his life how he wanted in the early 1900s. Was the first heavyweight champion ever. Ali was the greatest because how he made you feel as a black man, how he made you feel as a person. We didn't even see Ali prime, but he was still great after going through hell with the government. Yeah, he was Ali was a great, but to me he wasn't the greatest of all time. Not hell nah. No. Tank cashing out. Tank Tank man, it's either one or two things. Tank need to either give us a fight or get the hell on. That's just what time it is. Go on, retire. You said you tired. They done messed up your $40 million. Go on, retire some. But Tank either got to come on out and fight somebody or go sit down. You holding up the belt. You just in the way. We tired of hearing people trying to fight Tank and we can't get it. No need for the sign. He banking. How he banking and he just lost $40 million? That ain't banking. And trying to get sued. That ain't banking. Any of y'all made any bets tonight for the fight? Everybody tell me who they going for. Tell me who y'all going for tonight and tell me why y'all going for the fighter that you're going for. I'm going for Erickson Lubin because I think he's gonna come out and be the better boxer. Who y'all picking for the fight, man? Tank needs to vacate the belt. Tank need to do something. He need to go do something. He ain't finna move up to no 140 and face nobody at no 140. So if for anybody even come out, do you know it was people who was out here really saying and asking stupid ass questions, talking about what y'all think will happen if Tank knock out Jake Paul? Boy, get out! Y'all Tank fans is y'all amazing. They was actually out here telling us what y'all think gonna happen when Tank knock out Jake Paul. Tank can't knock out Jake Paul. The weight difference is just too much from one. He could have knocked him out if he wanted to. Now outbox possibly. Outbox possibly. That wasn't that wasn't nobody but God. Hey, but they saying that fight didn't sell because wasn't nobody buying it though. They say they came up with a little fake thing. I don't know, but from the way their case sound, it ain't fake. But they say that fight wasn't selling no way, no way. Let me see what y'all saying. So I hope Lubin, because this is his final shot. He probably about to get. Yeah, I really hope. That's why I hope Lubin win too. But I'm not judging off my hope. You know what I'm saying? I ain't predicting off my hope. I really hope this. But then it's sad because it's gonna set Vergil Ortiz back. But I don't think Vergil Ortiz really want to be up there no way. When I look at Vergil Ortiz, I see a good dude who really ain't got it. I don't know why. Maybe it's me, and we gonna see tonight if he really do got it. But when I look at Vergil Ortiz, I don't see that real dog in him like that real killer, like he could ever be that guy in boxing. And that's not a knocker. I think he overrated. I'm gonna just be real. I think Vergil Ortiz is a B minus fighter who just been promoted well. Also, De La Hoya doing a great job promoting him, but I think the night is all gonna get shut down. I think the truth gonna come out tonight. Let me see. Ortiz should get the job done, but I don't understand when you say Ortiz can't fight in the inside. He can't fight in the inside. You know how most fighters can fight shoulder to shoulder and move and block certain punches and know how to throw punch. Ortiz cannot fight in the inside. He don't know. Let me put it to you like he don't know nothing about fighting in the inside. Y'all gonna watch tonight. If him and watch, remember me saying this, Montana, no cap. Remember me saying if him and Lubin ever get into where they gonna have to tie up probably in the fight. Watch who come out with the better punches landed after while they tying up or coming out of a tie up. Erickson Lubin gonna beat his ass. I'm telling you. If they going and tying up and if they standing close to each other, Erickson Lubin gonna be more. I'm really thinking Erickson gonna hurt Ortiz from a body shot. I think Erickson Lubin, that's where it's gonna start from is a body shot. From a body shot. That's Ortiz. That's all Ortiz do is pressure and fight from the outside. Oh, let me see what he said. Did you watch Ortiz and Madrimal fight? Yeah, I watched it. I watched some of it. Only reason I didn't watch it is because Madrimal is right-handed. He fight orthodox. So when I was looking at it, I was like, no, I want to see how Vergil Ortiz fights a southpaw, which he didn't. Vergil Ortiz ain't fought many southpaws, but the one I did see was McKinson fight, and McKinson was pure D trash. McKinson, that fight was pure D trash. That boy didn't come to win at all. He ain't got no skill, so I couldn't learn nothing. But you know what I'm saying? When Lubin gets stopped, okay, we gonna see. Shout out to you, Montana. Thank you for subscribing, brother. Appreciate it. Also, if y'all want to support the channel, man, let me know if y'all want to support the channel. I'll tell you where to go. It's in the description and all that too, man. We ain't rich over here, baby. We trying to get it. I ain't got tank money. I I agree before you even said it. Uh hey, Lennox did you write, but you hold on, I ain't understanding what you saying, Patty. And then David Martinez. What up, David? Thank you for tuning in. Lubin good, a good bet, good money to underdog. Yeah, if y'all betting tonight, I'm telling y'all, Lubin gonna beat him. But it's gonna be he gonna get robbed. If it goes 12 rounds, Erickson Lubin is getting robbed. He's getting robbed. And why do you and this is what I don't like about what they're doing with quit saying that Vergil Ortiz is a champion. De La Hoya, y'all stop saying that Vergil Ortiz is not no champion. Yeah, he the interim champion, which you could say he. I'm talking about they really saying it when they be promoting this fight like Vergil Ortiz got the official WBC belt. That's the way they be saying. I'm like, man, y'all just don't do that. But then they got it looking like Erickson Lubin ain't nobody. They just got the light shining over him and the tease the moon and he he's shining light on Erickson Lubin. Erickson Lubin gonna have to go out there and get what I'm saying, real filthy out there. You know what I'm saying, to win this fight. Because they gonna rob him. If it go 12, Lubin getting robbed. He gonna have to knock out. Have to knock out Vergil Ortiz, y'all. Yeah, I'm on my phone, Fly Eagles. What's up with you, my bro? Thank you for tuning in as well. Double Zeros, thank you tuning in. Double Zeros say he riding with Lubin. I'm riding with Lubin too, man. Lubin got the longer reach. Lubin is the better boxer. I know both of them are gonna be coming in shape. Both of them got everything to beat each other. It just comes down to who gonna be the better boxer tonight. They both have everything that's necessary to defeat each other, but it's gonna boil down to who is the better boxer. And I think that Erickson Lubin is the better boxer. Lubin only has 2 losses to the best guys in the division. True. David Martinez, what's up with you? Man, they are getting carried away with this interim champion. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You feel me then. Let me give you a wrench, man. I got to give you a wrench. You feel me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, bro. Be walking around tonight, interim. You know what? I just seen, I can't remember what I was watching. I just seen some channel that just said belts don't matter over here. Belts don't matter over here. See, when y'all see channels say stuff like that, belts don't matter over here, don't watch them. That mean that them fanboys with a channel. And it wasn't no black channel or nothing like that, so I ain't knocking nobody down. I'm just saying, when it comes to real deal boxing talk, if you hear a channel sit there and say, oh, belts don't matter over here, start watching them. Start watching. That means you finna get a whole bunch of dick riding talk. You finna get a whole bunch of dick riding talk. Oh, we don't worry about belts over here. I think it was the Rise, trying to find mistaken. But we don't worry about belts over here. Yeah, it's a lot of dick riding going on over here. Let me stay away from. I think you said last stream, wait until your phone for a wrench. I got you, big dog. Here you go. I got your big dog. Steve, I get disagree with that pressure. That pressure ain't gonna mean. Let me tell you something. If you put a jab in Vergil Ortiz's face, it disrupts his whole game plan. If Lubin stay focused and box and turn up in the seventh, eighth round, he gonna beat the hell out of her. This gonna be an upset. I'm telling y'all, this gonna be an upset, man. This gonna be an upset. This gonna be an upset. So, Steve, you think that Vergil Ortiz is a better boxer than Erickson Lubin? Do you think that Vergil Ortiz is a better white boxer than Erickson Lubin? Just asking, Steve. Thank you for tuning in as well, bro. Thank you for coming too. I mean, Lubin is a very good boxer, not disrespecting one, but Ortiz. Oh, you already said that. Okay. Respect to you. You know what I'm saying? Respect. I think he is though. I don't think that Ortiz is a better boxer than Erickson Lubin. But hey, that's what we got tonight for. Tonight to see. Tonight to see. Either I saw your message. I'm gonna get today, bro. Be on the lookout. Yes, sir. Mr. Brandon, thank you very much, bro, for tuning in. Who y'all got, man? Who you rocking with tonight, Brandon? I switched up, Brandon. I had to switch up. I had to go watch some real film. See, this something I had to start back doing, y'all. Start watching real film. Start watching fights. Don't watch the highlights. See, I'm teaching y'all my game. But I watched the fights, the full fights. And that's when I realized that now Lubin got this. Lubin is gonna upset that boy. Lubin is gonna upset that boy tonight. Remember, Easy telling y'all it's gonna be an upset or a robbery. They're gonna rob Lubin. And I'm not saying it because he's black. Y'all know we love over here. All races love over here. We talk real boxing. We just keep it fair and square. All love. It ain't about no race, nothing going on over here. Let me see. Ortiz is 25, man. Upset. Bronx OG. What's up? You say upset. I'm rocking with you too, bro. I think it's gonna be an upset tonight. Exactly. I'm not saying Ortiz it'll be a fight, but there's level. I don't think Ortiz has levels like that. Ortiz just don't look like he's supposed to be there to me. It's like he been sitting back. Nah, that young bull is ready. We gonna see. Lubin is gonna surprise a lot of people tonight. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna come down to who's the better boxer tonight. It's gonna come down to who's the better boxer because both of them hell of a fighters, but the one who can box the best is gonna win. And I think Lubin is setting up Vergil Ortiz by telling him it's gonna be a firefight. Oh, it's gonna be a firefight. I think Lubin just saying that to trick him and win. Does he become a journeyman? Damn, that's a good question, Brad. Brandon, that's a good question. Because Lubin only lost twice. He lost to I say this fight, I say Lubin should get one more shot. One more shot. One more shot. If after that, then you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a book bag on your back, bro. You walking through mountains, you journey. Yeah, we're gonna have to give Lubin that book bag. You heard me, Brandon? If, you know what I'm saying? After the fourth, yeah, we gotta give him that book bag, bro. Ortiz is Hispanic. Color doesn't mean nothing. We no, we ain't with that race talk over here. We don't do that over here, bro. Bivol, Oscar, and Sims remind me of this fight tonight. They said Sims should outbox him, but Duarte put that pressure on him. Charlo and Fundora. That's a good fight. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the donation, brother. Vergil Ortiz is a different type of animal. I'm Team Ortiz tonight. I watch fights, real fights as well. That's what's up, Dark man. Dark 80s, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, you have to watch them full fights, bro, because them highlights will trick you, and you be sitting there watching them highlights, and you'll sit there and pick the wrong fight off highlights. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see tonight, y'all. But I got Vergil Ortiz hopefully getting stopped by Erickson Lubin. But I think he'll get outboxed. I think they're gonna rob him though. Lubin lost to Charlo and Fundora. True. You know, some of the greats have lost. Though how many fights Ortiz lose? He ain't lost none. Ortiz ain't really fought the competition like that. I mean, he done fought some good fighters, Maurice Hooker. Who else he done fought? Madrimov, of course. You know, but let's talk about that last fight with that. What's that guy Boychuk? What about Boychuk when he was in there getting his ass knocked down? See, we gotta talk about this. See, even though he ain't take a loss, you know what I'm saying? He didn't lose that fight. What about when that boy Boychuk, whatever his name was, some with a B, Bruch, that bald head white guy from the man? What about when he was in there knocking him on his ass? And that dude like he don't punch nowhere near hard as Lubin do. What now? We talking now? Where y'all at? See, y'all wasn't expecting nobody to bring it up. We just keep it real and over here. We just having fun, y'all. But what about when that boy was over there whooping on Vergil Ortiz ass? That was dropping Vergil Ortiz. Now Vergil Ortiz still won that fight. That dude was bad landing punch. But that Boychuk, he was whooping that ass. He was dropping him. He dropped Vergil Ortiz and everything, was laughing at him. And Vergil Ortiz like, And nah, like, he dropped you. That's why they even came back and changed it in the fight. Nah, Vergil had some. I ain't talking about his early stoppages. Don't try to switch it, Montana. I'm talking about the fact that his ass was getting dropped and popped in that fight, and they was trying to cheat for him then. Now let me ask y'all this: do y'all think that boy Boychuk, who was whooping on his ass, is better than Erickson Lubin? Huh? Do y'all think that boy who was putting Vergil Ortiz on his back is better than Erickson Lubin? I know Styles make fights for somebody. Hey, but Styles make fights. All right, yeah, Styles make fights. But do y'all think that dude is better than Erickson Lubin? Hell nah. Erickson Lubin finna beat that boy ass, man. See, there goes Steve. Styles make fights. I gotta get my homeboy Dark 80s a wrench too, man. My bad, Dark 80. I gotta make you a OG moderator. Oh, you gotta get managing moderator. Madrimov would beat Lubin. Can't say right now. Can't really say. Well, I got to get up for it's Saturday. You get up. That's like saying just because the Lions, oh man, we ain't even go into all that. Do some jumping jacks or something. Shit. You do some jumping jacks or something. What's up, Mario? Who you going for tonight, man? You doing all right, brother? Who you going for tonight, Mario? David Martinez, what's happening? What's happening? And then who y'all going for tonight, man? Bronx OG. You know what I'm saying? We passing out the wrenches. You understand me? Erickson Lubin gonna outbox that boy, man. Erickson Lubin is gonna outbox that boy, man. Oh, you know what? I got Erickson Lubin. I was going. Y'all seen if y'all go and check my short videos. I was going for Vergil Ortiz. I was going for Vergil Ortiz. I had to switch my game up. Go and watch me some more film, watch some full fights, and look at it. Yeah, Erickson Lubin got this. It's gonna be an upset tonight, baby. If I had to put my life on it, Lubin, baby. Lubin, man. If I had to put my life on it, I'm picking Erickson Lubin. He got a jab, longer reach, and also this, ladies and gentlemen. I recently just found out that Erickson Lubin is not a natural southpaw. Erickson Lubin is a natural right hander. So that jab is gonna be very strong. That jab gonna be real strong in that mouth. Pop, pop, pop. That jab gonna be powerful. That jab gonna be real powerful. I'm telling y'all, all you gotta do is put a jab in Vergil Ortiz's face. He get confused. It knock him off his game plan. Am I being biased? I don't know. You tell me, Mario. Do you feel I'm being biased? Ortiz is gonna walk him down. See, he'll walk him down if he was feather fisted like that Boychuk dude. But he ain't just gonna walk through Erickson Lubin like that. Respect to Vergil Ortiz. He ain't just gonna walk. Ain't nobody just walk through Erickson Lubin besides Charlo. And that was because Charlo paced him and seen how he was stepping in and came and caught him at the right time. You not finna just run in on no Lubin like that. You ain't seen no fighter he went against just run in on him. That's not gonna happen. That's why if he box and use that long jab with that power, with that right hand, his natural right hand, box, move, come in later rounds, start, you know what I'm saying, moving forward on Vergil Ortiz, being aggressive, counter punching, throwing that right hook. He gonna be tagging on Ortiz's ass. Ortiz know he can't outbox him, so you gotta bang him. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like he tricking them with it's gonna be a firefight. It's gonna be a firefight. Both nah. If I was Erickson Lubin trainer, I'd be telling him, look, we not going finna get in no firefight with this boy. We gonna box him. He coming in there thinking we finna slang and bang. We finna come in here and hit him in his face all night. Jabs. I don't want to see your jab stop moving at all this fight. That's what I tell Erickson Lubin. I want that jab to punch through brick walls tonight. You understand me? I want that jab you understand me? I want you to punch him so hard his mama can feel it. That's how I want that jab. I want his mama to feel it, man. You understand me? That's what he need to say. Yeah, it sound good, don't it? Dog, ain't as you hell. Say, yeah, it sound good. I feel you. Say, it sound a firefight is Lubin's best chance. No, it ain't. That's his worst chance. He don't have to. He go in there trying to firefight with Vergil Ortiz, he might get clipped. If he go in there trying to firefight with Vergil, he gonna get clipped. Man, I'll come out and tell you that too and have you tuning in. And then everybody already hyped up off because they feel it's gonna be a fight for real. And I get out there and I box the hell out of them for 7 rounds, 6 rounds, and then I go in for the kill. I think Erickson is gonna hurt him from a body. He gonna hurt. I think he gonna hurt Ortiz from a body shot, y'all. I think he gonna hurt Ortiz from a body shot. That's where it gonna start from. Ooh, Oscar De La Hoya, he gonna be. Oscar De La Hoya gonna be mad as hell. Cause he promoting the hell out of Vergil. He promote Vergil damn good. He had all the 154 pounders are scared of Vergil Ortiz. They don't want to fight Vergil Ortiz. He's the number one ranked. With like I just said earlier, I don't know how he the number one ranked 154 pound with not a damn title in his hand. But he's the number one ranked 154 pounder. Everybody's scared of Vergil Ortiz. They're running from him. They're running from him. Ain't nobody running from no damn Vergil Ortiz. There's 2 ways to stop Ortiz pressure to equally be imposed on the inside, like bull check or throw combos to where. That's what I'm saying. That's why you was just saying to me something. You don't understand why I'm saying about them fighting in the inside. Because if they fight in close quarters, Ortiz ain't gonna beat Erickson Lubin. That's Erickson Lubin real. He loved the slang and bang. Just another young and slang and bang. Erickson Lubin like to slang and bang, man. I'm telling you, watch when y'all see. Remember me telling y'all this. Watch when they holding each other and see who getting off the most in the inside. And if Vergil Ortiz grab Erickson Lubin gonna come over with their right hand and try to hammer him. When they in the clinch, watch he try to grab him. When they get close together, Vergil Ortiz gonna put his right arm around Erickson Lubin, and when he do it, Erickson Lubin gonna jerk off. I keep seeing him doing. He very smart with that shoulder play and that fighting in the inside. Erickson Lubin gonna win tonight, y'all. Oh, Ricky. Let me give my boy Ricky a wrench too. Lubin was firefighting against Fundora, and we saw what happened. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't got no business. You understand me? He ain't got no business out there trying to get into no firefight. Skills from New Orleans. Lubin is a warrior. No one. He goes in and become a master boxer overnight. He needs to catch Vergil and finish him off. Oh, it's mandatory he do that, Skills. Thank you from Skills from New Orleans. He has to go in there and do that. He can't go in there and play tonight. He got to put on a great performance in Texas. Fighting a Mexican fighter. Fighting a Mexican fighter in Texas. He gonna have to go out there and do that. Because if he don't, he ain't gonna make it. You don't think what power Vergil Ortiz got? Who Vergil Ortiz and stopped at 154? Who has Vergil Ortiz stopped at 154? What is this power? I'm asking y'all, who is Vergil Ortiz stopped at 154? Adrimo? Then he stopped that other guy. Who? Who he stopped? Who he stopped at 154? What amazing knockout we done seen from Vergil Ortiz at 154 for everybody to believe he just gonna go out here and knock out Erickson Lubin. What is Ortiz punching power everybody talking about at 154? Yeah, okay then. Let's see. It was something I seen Terrence Crawford was saying about Danny Garcia when he was on $1 million worth of game, which I never really thought about this. This I know sometimes you got to study boxing a little bit better if you're gonna talk about it. Terrence Crawford said, Gilly the Kid and them said, what about Danny Garcia or something about, him fighting Danny Garcia? He said, who Danny Garcia beat at 147? Who was worth somebody? And they was like, oh, he beat it. He said Danny Garcia got gifted a belt at 147. Danny Garcia lost to Keith Thurman. Danny lost to Sean Porter. Danny lost to Errol Spence. So it go the same way when you go to Vergil Ortiz and this power y'all talking about he got at one. What power he got at 154? He ain't did. He ain't stopped nobody at 154 yet. He ain't stopped none at 154 yet. So how is it y'all just think he gonna go out there and just knock out Erickson Lubin? Where all this power coming from? Man, he gonna go out there and get whooped, man. He gonna go out there and get whooped, man. Yeah, Garcia and Porter was a close fight, but did he win? Did he win? If me and you go outside right now and race for $100, the only thing gonna matter is who won them $100, ain't it? It ain't gonna. Oh, I almost beat him. That I got the $100 though. It matter about who won, who's winning, who's the winner. Are you talking about Vergil Ortiz? He ain't gonna know what to do. My guy, he hasn't lost. So what? He hasn't lost. What that mean? So what that mean? What that supposed to mean? He hasn't lost. A lot of fighters didn't lose until they lost. A lot of fighters didn't lose until they lost. What that supposed to mean? Vergil is 25. What what that's supposed to mean because Vergil Ortiz 25? So y'all saying because he's 25 and he hasn't lost, he can't lose? I mean, I'm saying he can't lose because he's 25. That's why y'all saying Vergil can't lose. Y'all crazy. Erickson Lubin finna upset. But I'm gonna tell y'all again. Look, if it go 12 rounds, they gonna rob Erickson Lubin, which he gonna clearly win, or he gonna outpoint, or he gonna win more rounds than Ortiz. But in Texas, they're going to rob him. Lubin win his fight, and that's knock him out. Lubin has to knock out Ortiz. Oscar De La Hoya did not set that fight up in no damn Texas for Vergil Ortiz to lead out with no loss. Not to lead out with no loss. They gonna rob Erickson Lubin if it go 12 rounds. Erickson got to knock out. Got to knock out Vergil Ortiz. And hey. Ain't it funny? Think about this with Boots too. Ain't it funny? He every time he come into a division or every time he mentioned fighters' name and come up off him. 147, he was mentioning Terrence Crawford no name. Now he going to start mentioning he want to fight or they gonna fight. That's good marketing. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? Boots going to saying he won't fight Vergil Ortiz. They ain't gonna fight Vergil Ortiz. Well, Vergil Ortiz ain't gonna win tonight, so they ain't gonna fight no threat. They ain't gonna fight no threat, y'all. Look at Vergil Ortiz's record. Dude got over 70 wins. Amateur record. What that got to do with that? What amateur? Well, we ain't worried about no amateurs. We worry about the professionals. He got to do something tonight, baby. It's doing the disservice. He should have Boots fight that German dude with a WBA belt. Man, Eddie and them gonna try to send that boy up the easiest road they can. Booston came to 154 and connected his name to Vergil Ortiz's name, just like he kept connecting his name to Bud name. That's all he did. If Vergil Ortiz were to win tonight, they're gonna send him a low ball contract, and then Boost and them gonna say he ducked. We sent him the contract, he ain't want to fight. We sent him the contract. It's gonna be somebody. He just picked the dude who wasn't even at 154 or 160 pounds, the Lima. He just fought Lima, another opponent. He can cherry pick. He'll find another opponent. He need to fight somebody with a name at 154. And it need to be the winner of this fight. But like I said, he's not going to do that, y'all. Who ain't knocking who out with them little hands? Who you talking about got little hands? Vergil fans don't really want Boots. They weren't gonna get him no way. I'm telling y'all, they were not gonna get Boots. Like I said earlier, if Vergil Ortiz was to go out here and knock out Erickson Lubin in the third round, y'all ain't getting no Boots fight. I said this early in the video. Y'all are not getting no Boots fight with Vergil Ortiz. They're gonna send a low ball contract to Vergil Ortiz. When he turn it down or he asks for some more money, that's when the Zone and Eddie Hearn them gonna say, "Oh, we offered them this money. They didn't want to take it. We offered them this. He didn't want to take it." And then they gonna duck and go and pick somebody else who we don't want to see. Who I got? It's becoming tough for me. It's becoming tough for me with Brian Norman versus Devin Haney, and it is. I'm riding with Devin Haney right due to seasoning experience, been in the gym longer than Brian Norman Jr. Not that much longer. I think probably about 4 or 5 years and learning another sport of boxing. But when you listen to Brian Norman Jr. and how he talking, Brian Norman Jr. make it seem like that his who he has fought shouldn't matter, or his resume shouldn't matter, or the level of competition he has fought shouldn't matter when you listen to how he talk. But in the ring, does that matter? Now, yeah, the confidence and not allowing to be himself to be psyched out by the Haynes about boxing and can he outbox, and if he don't allow that, he has a possibility of winning. But due to the fact that Devin Haney, is one of the most seasoned young fighters out there, or the fighters of the day to day, I got to go with Devin Haney. Proved himself, even though he got beat by Ryan Garcia. People could say from this or that or whatever. But even though he got beat by Ryan Garcia, he's just a more well-around fighter than me. So I'm going for Devin Haney. Even though when I listen to Brian Norman, it make you want. See, people got to remember this. Well, everybody's simply talking about the fact that this is a 147-pound fight. A lot of people are just leaning towards Brian Norman Jr. on that fact. Oh, Brian Norman Jr. is the natural 147-pounder. He got power. Devin Haney ain't got no this, that, and the other. Of course, you're going to go with the puncher. All right? But y'all forgetting that Devin Haney, when he fought Regis Prograis, came into the ring at 165. So to really be honest, Devin Haney could have been fought at 147 pounds. Could have been fought at 147 pounds. Didn't. We're gonna possibly see a stronger Devin Haney. I ain't gonna say Devin Haney gonna knock him out, because Devin Haney don't try to knock you out. Devin Haney just want to outpoint you and beat you. If the knockout comes, Devin Haney will knock you out. But his goal is to outbox you and beat you. So that's why I got Devin Haney. You got Norman. Let me read y'all comments right quick. I'll be liking to read y'all comments. Neither one of them was gonna make it. So I'm gonna turn. Lima just turned pro 5 years ago. Vergil, too flat-footed for boots, but different story. The man is incredible. The best fighting the best today. Those days are over. Devin look like he on PEDs right now. Oh Lord, this ain't that snack talk, is it? Oh Lord. I ain't gonna lie though, Devin is in shape like hell. But I ain't gonna say it's from PEDs. Y'all in that snack talk, boy. That snack. Prime Haney wins, easy wins, but it's his mental all the way there. We saw what happened to Zoo after his open wound implemented by Fundora. Consecutive loss. I don't think Tim Zoo was traumatized when he lost that fight to Fundora. I think Tim Zoo just lacked certain skill sets. One thing about Tim Zoo, he keep his hands down. Tim Zoo ain't got no defense. Tim Zoo got a lot to work on. Tim Zoo need a new trainer. That's what Tim Zoo needs. Tim Zoo needs a new trainer. See, once you go out there and you get your ass whooped, I feel like it's time to get a new trainer or assistant trainer or something. I'm not gonna go out there again and with the same trainer. No, this is what I do. If I was to lose, I'm gonna watch the tape myself. And see how it is I lost. If my trainer don't switch that up, then he getting fired. If I come back to the gym and I say, hey, man, I'm ready to start training, what you think I need to work on? And he don't see the stuff that I need to work on, I ain't training with him no more. After a loss, you should look at what's your problem and get somebody to teach you how to fix it. If your trainer ain't trying to teach you how to fix it, why is he your trainer? If I drop my hands after I throw combination, why the hell ain't my trainer trying to teach me how to keep my hands up? If I drop my left hand or don't guard my chin or keep my chin tucked down, my trainer's supposed to teach me how to do that. If you ain't teaching me how to do that, what are you training me for? Who was his new trainer? Is it somebody who actually boxed before or been in the ring before? Oh, you just Joseph, you just won $10,000. Send me some. See, I love when dudes get on my channel and stuff and be talking about money, how much money they want. Send me some money. Cash up in the description. Cash up in the description. Yosef for 900. Yeah. Don't get on my channel bragging about how much money you got. Send me some. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Don't get on here talking about no money. You ain't gonna send nothing. I ain't send some. I ain't ask you what, but we talking about boxing. Back to this boxing, man. But yeah, I got Hayden beating Brian Norman. Brian Norman a decent fighter though. He here. I just think well, you can't say that once they get a belt, you can't say a fight is too soon for him. You can't say that, but I think he about 3-4 fights from now he would have been ready for Devin Haney. But right now, nah. Them guys who Brian Norman been beating ain't no Devin Haney. That's the only way you can look at this fight. Just think about it like that. But one thing I do like about Brian Norman Jr., he's very smart in the ring. I actually seen him have to adapt in one of his fights. Not that he was losing like that, but a guy was catching him real good. And Brian Norman Jr. actually adapted in the ring and you know what I'm saying, handled that situation real well. So Brian Norman, he just ain't no brute. He got IQ too, Brian Norman, but I just got Devin, man. I think Devin just got more to him. He gonna frustrate the hell out of Brian Norman Jr. Because Devin Haney ain't gonna stand there and just let Brian Norman see. That's what people got to understand. People be talking about this power and this person got power. I got to stand there and let you. I ain't got to stand there and let you hit me. And that's what be pissing off a lot of boxing fans. They act like you're supposed to stand there and let somebody beat on you. That's not boxing. I don't have to stand there and let you punch me in my face. So that's why I be getting, it's crazy when you hear other fans say, oh, he was running or he moved too much. Now, some fighters move too much, but I don't have to stand there with you and let you punch me in my stomach and in my face all night. That's not what boxing about. This ain't no rock'em sock'em robot. Pedro Diaz, man, get the hell out. Yeah, I seen that too. He got a new trainer. Man, that's the same dude trained Miguel Cotto back in. He a fitness trainer, man. That man don't know shit about. If I ain't mistaken, then he trained Miguel Cotto. Pedro Diaz don't know shit about no boxer, man. He's a trainer. He's a physical trainer. He ain't no boxing trainer. That's the same dude trained Miguel Cotto against Floyd Mayweather. And Miguel Cotto ended up fighting like he ain't never boxed before. Gave Floyd a hell of a fight though. Man, hell no, man. That boy can't. Hell no. No. No, 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 no. The fight in Dubai, Turk said no Tom and Jerry, and that's Haney's best way to win. I wouldn't listen here. Turkey can say what the fuck he want. After that contract signed and I'm in the ring, Turkey could kiss my ass. He can't tell me how to fight. That don't mean I don't have to stand there. Where is it? If unless it's in the contract that I got to stand there and let this boy beat on me, then I can move around the ring all I want. I'm gonna ride with Haney, man. I just gotta ride with the guy that, even though I feel he lost some fights, Lomachenko, you know, I just think Devin got more to him. I just think Devin got more to him, more in his arsenal, more IQ, faster. Um, I think he's just a superior boxer in between the two. Now, don't get me twisted. Don't get me wrong. Brian Norman can win, but it's gonna have to be by a knockout. It's gonna be a punch. He gonna have to fight Devin Haney. He gonna have to fight Devin Haney, man. He cannot. I repeat, he cannot go out there trying to box with Devin Haney. He gonna get his head tapped on. If he don't do that, he good. If he don't do that, he good. Yes, bro, I think he gonna rough Dev up. He better. He gonna have to. He cannot go out there with that game plan thinking he finna outbox Devin Haney. It's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. He gonna really have to go out there and, you know what I'm saying, make some shape. Why they keep calling for Boots versus Vergil or Boychek? Brandon Adams is better than both. Because them the highlighted names, money selling fights. And really in that situation of Boots and Vergil Ortiz with, it's really both of their toughest fights to prove me wrong. I mean, stamp me fights. It's gonna stamp Boots for real if he beat Vergil Ortiz. I know some people gonna say, okay, Staniosis and I can't think of the other fighter name. But nah, the real stamp is if Boots fight a Vergil Ortiz or something like that. Or Erickson Lubin or something like that. But they both stamping each other. Really, Vergil Ortiz ain't been stamped. Madrimov, yeah, okay, Madrimov good. Coming off a loss, confidence down, not giving him excuses or not taking away from his victory. But Madrimov, when fighters lose, confidence probably ain't the same mentally, and not taking away from Vergil Ortiz, but uh, Boots versus Charlo. That is a great fight at 154. Boots versus Charlo. Charlo versus anybody at 154. I mean, we still gotta understand one thing. Charlo didn't get his belts took at 154. So legitimately, Charlo is still the king of 154, y'all. We just gotta keep it a buck. You hear me? Charlo is still the king of one. Even though Charlo ran with them belts, even though when Charlo Bud was coming to 154, he ran and threw them belts away. At the end of the day, Charlo is still the king of 154. You know, we gonna keep it real and keep it fair. Yeah, Charlo was big dog at 154. You can't deny it. Hate it or love it. Charlo was that man. And then nobody beat him. Did nobody take his belts from him. So even though he relinquished them and let them go, don't mean nothing. Charlo still the 154-pound king for real. Why I keep calling him for Charlo beats Boots right now? New Orleans power is overrated. It has to land actually. Yeah. Adaptation to adaptation, ability to intelligently adjust is the key to victory. Yes, sir. I got to give you a wrench. Skills from New Orleans. Skills from New Orleans. I got to give you a wrench, baby. Yeah, Charlo the man at 154, dog. You can't deny that. You can't take that from him. So, you can't, long as Charlo at 154, you can't say you the king or nothing. Can't nobody with a title at 154 go and say, I'm the king of 154. No, hell, you ain't. Until you go out there and you beat Charlo, you welcome, my brother. Till you go out there and beat Charlo, you are not no king of no 154. That's a no-no, sir. That's a no-no, sir. Until you go out there and beat Charlo, you ain't no king of no one. You ain't no king of no 154. Yeah, Charlo laid out Lubin. I watched that fight. I had to go to my mom and them house and pay them $14. I think it was like $14 Showtime app to watch that fight. And I was very upset when I seen that Erickson Lubin got dropped. I thought I was going for Lubin. I was going for Erickson Lubin. And when he got knocked out in the first round, I was mad than a mother, boy. My last 14. My last $14. I think I had like $20 when I paid my mom and my dad to watch it on their Showtime. And man, this boy go out there the first round and get stopped. I was like, hell no. Nah. I was like, this boy Charlo ain't no joke though. Charlo ain't no joke. Who y'all got though against Charlo and Bud? Come on, y'all. Let's talk Charlo and Bud, baby. Wake up, y'all. Where y'all at? Wake up, everybody on the channel. Get up. Get up. Y'all done got me up, man. Who y'all got? Charlo, Bud. Charlo versus Bud. Get up. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Charlo versus Bud. I got Bud all day, baby. Bud all day. Even though Charlo is a threat. Charlo is a threat. Let's not forget that boy Charlo. Charlo ain't no joke. Charlo is a threat. Ride with that boy Bud, man. Dog 80s. Dog 80 said he riding with that boy Charlo. Respect. Charlo ain't nothing to play with. David said he riding with Bud. Bud. That's a hell of a fight, though. That's why I say Charlo need to go to 160, bro. Charlo need to go to 160. Jamal need to go to 168, and if he's not already there, and Jamel needs to go to 160, and that's what we could possibly see. That'll be, boy, that'll be hot. That would be hot. But see, Jamel got paydays either at 150, 154, or 160. 150. Jamel ain't no joke though. But I lean towards Crawford beating him. I lean towards Crawford beating him. But Charlo ain't no joke. I don't know about what Jamal out there doing. Jamal, I don't know what the hell Jamal doing. Jamal, you think Spence fights again? No, no, no. Janabek tough. Yeah, we gonna see what's up with Janabek. You know what, he finna fight Erickson Lubin. That's coming up. We gonna see how good Janabek really is going against a fighter like Erickson Lubin. And Erickson Lubin ain't playing at 160. You seen he been knocking. Laura ain't never been much of no knockout artist. He been laying dudes out. Laura been laying dudes out at 160. Put Danny Garcia on his ass. I told y'all too. I predicted that. Go check out that video. Y'all think I'm capped. It's a short. Just type in Danny Garcia and Laura. I told y'all Danny Garcia was gonna get his ass dropped. I told y'all. Laura ain't no joke now. They talking he's 40 years old. That 40-year-old ain't no virgin. You understand? That 40-year-old ain't no virgin. You heard me? Laura gonna sit you on your ass. Laura gonna let you watch a movie. You understand me? Laura gonna make you sit down and watch TV. Ortiz will walk through. We gonna see, man. Hey, who the undercard for tonight? We had Floyd Schofield now, y'all. Floyd Schofield versus Joe. Which one of them real barn burner like that? You know what I'm saying? JoJo versus Floyd. Schofield's make me sick, bro. The Schofield's full of shit. The Schofields is full of shit. His dad is gonna mess his career up. All this jumping in and out of fights. They probably, well, I ain't gonna say do the ticket sale because this the main event we talking about. But the Schofields, man, I would never fight them. The only way I would fight the Schofields if they sign an agreement that if they jump out the fight, they got to pay me. They'll have to pay me. They did to Shakur Stevenson, went up there talking about, I knew someone gonna be right when they said they ain't know nothing about the passport. It was a page tore out. How y'all didn't know a page was missing out y'all passport, bro? How y'all didn't know that? Then y'all get over there and say y'all got poison. I wouldn't. Let me tell y'all something. You can be a fan of Floyd Schofield as a fighter, but don't be a fan of the Schofields because they own some bullshit. I'm telling y'all. Don't be fans of the Schofields. Be a Kid Austin fan. Don't be a fan of the Schofields because them niggas cutthroat. They cutthroat. I'm telling y'all, that daddy is cutthroat. Now that daddy did make one premonition. Floyd Schofield Sr. did make one premonition that was right. He did say that Tank was gonna try to retire. But other than that, I wouldn't trust the Schofields no farther than I could throw them. Do you hear me? I wouldn't trust the Schofields no farther than I can throw them. They're always up to something and don't never make it to the fights. It's always hell no. His dad do too much. His dad, nah. And see, that's why I hope Andy Cruz go get this title. That's why I hope Andy Cruz go get this title. Watch all the ducking shit we finna hear. If y'all talking about some ducking, watch the duck talk we hear when Andy Cruz beats Raymond. That's if he do. I ain't gonna just dog Raymond Mortal like that. Raymond a threat himself, but he ain't want to fight. He ain't want to fight Andy Cruz. Watch the ducking that's gonna go on at 135 when that boy get a belt, Andy Cruz. Hey Tank, what you think about fighting Andy Cruz? Who has he fought? Who has he fought? He ain't got no skills. He ain't got no skills. Or how you be saying, who is he fought? He ain't got no skills. He ain't got no defense. You know, but that's Tank going. Shakur, what you gonna say, Shakur? He gonna have a belt. And see, that's what be pissing me off with most boxers. They'll sit and say, who know this guy? We didn't know the guy several guys you didn't fought before we didn't really know. I hate to hear fighters say, well, he ain't fought this and he ain't did that. And so you done fought other fighters who ain't did this and did that. Why when it's time to fight somebody who can possibly beat you or have a good chance of whooping your ass, the first thing you go and say, he ain't did nothing, or he like this, or he ain't got that, and he ain't did. Make the damn fight, man. Stop ducking. Stop ducking. It's easy as hell for these fighters to make the fights that we don't want to see. But when it's time to make the real deal fights, what has he done? Who has he fought? How many tickets he sell? You just fought a dude, bro, that nobody know. We didn't know nothing about this dude till we seen him. But when it's time to fight somebody who can possibly beat you, he ain't got no defense. He can't do that. He don't sell this. He ain't never been on pay-per-view. He ain't got a Lamborghini. He on the wrong side of the street. He stay in England. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. Floyd is nice in the ring. He dominate who he's supposed to. Now, place in a formidable foe is the only way to actually gauge his level. See, let me tell you something. When they got over that water and they supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson, when they got over that water and they supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson, they thought about it and said, "No, we don't fight for us, son. We done messed up, son." Hold up, y'all. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. Y'all, please don't go nowhere. Type your comments. Don't go nowhere. Hit your like buttons. Let y'all watch a little box. Y'all give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, please. We back, y'all. We back. My bad. My apologies. I'm only human, baby. He's the only human, baby. All right. So y'all think Devin gonna run around the ring like he did last time? What y'all think? Hey, I hope not. I hope he don't go out there doing all that. But hey, whatever get the W. You know what I'm saying? Whatever get the W. It's better than saying Devin stayed right there and got knocked the fuck out. It's gonna be better than Devin staying in the pocket and we see another Ryan Garcia around his mom. Whichever way he can win, do it, my friend. Shit. I wouldn't give a oh. As long as I walk away with that W, I ain't studying you. You heard me. As long as I walk away with that W, I ain't studying you. You understand me? I don't give a damn how, oh, he ran. Yep, I ran right to victory. I ran right to victory, baby. I ran right to victory. What is you saying, homie? But now, you know, Devin gonna go out there and do his thing, man. But see, y'all did, but you know, Shane Mosley blasted Devin Haney, put Devin Haney on blast. Devin Haney said when they was at the gym, they said when he was training for who that was, Ramirez, said Devin Haney was looking beautiful. He said that he thought Devin Haney was finna take over the sport of boxing when he was training. He said then they look up and go and get in a fight with Ramirez. And Devin Haney out there jogging around the ring. He's like, what the hell? So Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? He looked good. He looked like he very much in shape, though. I will say that, but that don't mean he gonna go out there and give y'all a spectacular performance. You know, Devin Haney really don't care. That's one thing I will say about him. I like he don't let that get in his head when people say he boring. He ain't never did a Shakur Stevenson act. You know, y'all they sit up there and say Devin Haney boring for years. He ain't never went at nobody and you know want to fight him and say he gonna kick their ass and beat him up. You know, Devin don't do that. Devin just want the W, baby. He just want the money. He just want the money, baby. Devin just want the money, baby. Y'all could say, you could say, I wouldn't watch a DVD Devin Haney fighting from his mama. He wouldn't give a damn. Long as he get that W. Devin don't give a damn. About what you got to say. Yeah, but I'm riding with my boy Vergil Ortiz tonight. Erickson Lubin tonight, y'all. I ain't got no choice. I got to ride with Erickson tonight. Yeah, he fought along. That's what I'm saying. That's one thing we got to look at, though, the level of competition, man. Brian Norton Jr., no disrespect to him, he'll try and check some mail. Hoping somebody sent a check. That's what I need. A check. Don't send me no bill, send me a check. He better run. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why we gotta thank Turk. My front tire. That's why we gotta thank Turk, man. Turk putting on these amazing fights for us, and we get to We can't even decide who gonna really win or predict who gonna win. That's when you know boxing is going good, man. When we gotta sit up here and debate on who gonna win, that's how you know boxing is where we needed to be, baby. That's how we know the fans is getting what they want, what they need in the sport. When you can't even predict the fight and say, hey, this person gonna win, that person gonna win. That's how you know it's getting serious out here. You understand? That's how you know boxing getting back to where it used to be. God damn. But yeah, tonight, y'all, I'm riding with my boy Erickson Lubin. I think that Lubin has better boxing skills. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Because we could sit up and talk about it all night, who got this and who got that. Both of them have the ability to beat each other. Both of them have the skills each other. I just think at the end of the day, it's all gonna boil down to who is the better boxer. It's gonna boil down to who is the better boxer, y'all. And I think that's gonna be Erickson Lubin. I think he got more. He's a southpaw. I think he uses his boxing skill set more in fights. I think that aggressive accumulation of punches. You know, fights the same basically every fight. I think that Erickson Lubin was setting him up mentally, saying that it's going to be a firefight. He wants Vergil Ortiz to believe that he's going to go out there and try his best to, you know, go punch for punch with him. But I think that's just a strategy to set up Vergil Ortiz into thinking that. So I'm riding with Lubin, man. I'm riding with Lubin, man. He been having more skills, but every time he steps up, he loses. Yeah. 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 But this is the thing. You gotta give him credit for he step up. He may lose, but he step up. We don't get see Erickson. You know what I like about Erickson Lubin? This something too to think about. Erickson Lubin is proof that if you want to fight somebody, you can fight them. Erickson Lubin is proof of that. We ain't never heard no Erickson Lubin ducking nobody or, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Devin Haney too. Devin Haney is a prime example of fighters duck fighters. All that bullshit talking about they manager and they ain't heard of this guy. They done heard of that guy. They done heard of that guy. Fighters duck fighters. They done heard of him. They just want to make you think they ain't heard of him. They know who that is. Oh, I ain't know who that was. I never heard of him. You a lie. You know who that boy is. You just don't want to get in the ring with him. Every time it's management, you know, I just fight who they put in front of me. No, you fight who they put in front of you. Yeah, you right. They be exactly right. I just fight who they put in front of me. Yeah, you don't go and say, no, I want to fight him. You see what I'm saying? Like Stephen Fulton instead of doing to Shaq. like Fulton is doing to Shock or Shaqy Foster, or however you pronounce his name, like he doing him. He literally went up and said, I want to fight you. I want to challenge you. Moved up to his weight class. See, that's what I'm talking about. So when you hear these Tanks and all these other, oh man, it was hard to make the fight. I bet it was hard to make the fight one. Somebody who's possibly finna get off up in your ass. Yeah, it was hard to make the fight. But these little ease-ass YouTube matches you fighting out here. These ease-ass YouTube matches you out here fighting. They could be made real fast, can. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Ford's gonna get his ass beat up. I'm riding with Foster on that fight, man. Yeah, I got Foster winning that there, man. That's just who I predict, you know what I'm saying? I got Foster beating Fulton. You understand me? Who y'all got? Foster or Fulton? Who y'all picking? Stephen Fulton? Or you riding with Philly? All right. All right. You think Philly gonna pull it off, man? I don't think Philly gonna pull it off. I think Foster is gonna beat Fulton. I think he the way they going back and forth, I think he really want to hurt him too. I think Foster want to hurt Fulton. Hello, which one of them from Philadelphia? Which one of them from Philadelphia? Or both of them from Philadelphia? It don't matter to me who from Philadelphia because I'm going for Foster. I think Foster gonna beat Fulton. Oh, Philly though. Yeah. Hey man, y'all support the channel. Hit the like, share the buttons, man. Hit your likes, comment, subscribe to the channel, support the channel. Cash App is in the link. We ain't rich. I don't box. I don't make money like that. Support the channel, man. Cash App in the description. Support the channel. Fulton from Philly. Yeah, I know he's from Philly. Shaka gonna beat his ass though. I'm telling y'all. Watch what I tell you. He got I will say he in Foster head. Like he pissing him off, irritating him. You know, especially in that $1 million worth of game. That I didn't like that interview. They might as well should have said this is a Stephen Fulton interview. Because they had that boy come all the way up there. They was barely asking Shaqy Foster questions. They was barely talking to him. They was dick riding Stephen Fulton. I didn't like that interview. If I was him, I would have walked off. I was like, man, I got somewhere to be. I'll see y'all later. Y'all can sit up here and keep dick riding him. I got to go home. I got to go train or something like that. Because y'all ain't asking me no question. Just got me sitting up here watching y'all talk to him and kiss his ass. So I'm finna go home. I'll see you on fight night, buddy boy. I'll see you on fight night, pimp. That's what I told the bitch. Yeah, man, we're gonna have a good night of boxing. What's on the undercard? Somebody please tell me what's gonna be the fight on the undercard. Who fighting on the undercard tonight? Somebody please tell me who fighting on the undercard tonight. Who we got in the lineup? I gotta see what time the fight come on. Uh, Robson Conceição. Robin, y'all don't know how you say his name. Conceição Robson. Who he fight? AP on Eastern. Who Robson Conceição fight? Is he fighting? No, Floyd Schofield out. So what is Robson Conceição versus what? Jojo Diaz? That's horrible. That's gonna be a horrible fight. Shakur. What you mean, Shakur? No, I was saying that they was Shakur who? Who you talking about? Shakur Stevenson? Who? Yeah, he fought Shakur too. Yeah, he fought Shakur too. And he done had some title shots. Robson done had some title shots. He fought what's that boy name? Got busted for the steroids at 130. Valdez. He fought Oscar Valdez too. A lot of people think he really beat Valdez. Robson Conceição, he got an amateur. He still fight like he in the amateurs, man. That's his problem. He still fight like he in the amateurs. Conceição. He still fight like he in the amateurs. Ed, I ain't gave you a wrench yet, bro. Let me give you a wrench, man. My bad about that, player. Y'all hit that like button. Let me get 20 likes, please. Let me get 20 likes. Dude, Spence manage. Frank Martin. I don't know. I don't know if he fought Frank Martin. The undercards are Darius Fulgham. Don't know who the hell that is. David Stevens is 168. Joshua Edwards versus Zeno Vuris. Heavyweight Amari Jones versus Shady Gamar, however you say his name. Shit. That's trash. That's trash on the card. But, you know, hey, it's something to look at. Trash on the card, man. If you knew better, you do better. If you knew better, you do better. That's a trash ass undercard. Nobody want to see that. But hey, you can't get them all like that. You know what I'm saying? Can't get them all. From what I understand, you know, the 22nd, November 22nd, gonna be a good one. So that's gonna be one to check out for. That's gonna be one to look out for. But hey, y'all, I'm finna go and get up off here, man. I've been on here for a minute. I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. Hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy Ease. I'm out, man. I'm out.